Monday. We're back to work on the floor pans. I have a good feeling about today because I am dressed for success. I'm channeling my friend Pete today. Let's show you what we're up to. Okay, so from last time we got all of this stuff cut out. So this is done. The problem we have right now is getting this guy to sit down properly. You can see we have a big gap back here, so I'm going to put a relief cut right in here. See if I can get that thing to sit down better, and then figure out where to trim this. So we'll start with that relief cut and then start moving things down here and see how it goes. Okay, I got that panel all set up, fitting well now. So I went through and cleaned up all the edges here. And I'm going to hit all of the plug weld surfaces with weld through primer on both sides. I'm just going to weld this piece in right now, but I went ahead and cleaned everything up so I could get the primer on. I'm not going to do anything with these channels in here because they look fine. We've got a nice little coat of oil on them, which is protecting them. And I don't really think I need to do anything with that, so I'm just going to leave that alone. The idea that there's plenty of places on the car that are like that on the inside, so if it's not broken, don't fix it, is what I'm going to do there. So I imagine that paint is better than the little weld through primer that I'm going to stick on it now. So this thing I'll clean up a little bit, and I'll hit it with some just regular rattle can primer back there just to protect it, and that's it. Alright, we're all primed up here. Back side of this guy is primed. Drilled the holes out for wherever I'm doing plug welds. So I'm going to stick that guy in there and then weld it in. Okay, so we're going to start with our settings here. We are using 0.6 wire here. This is this guy. We are doing 20 gauge. I just measured it. And we are doing C25. So E4 should be the setting as our starting point. E4. Give that a try. Alright, so we're going to start just by tacking in a couple of places here. And we'll get to the real work. Wish me luck. I had turned the wire speed down to check the gas flow to make sure it was right. I forgot to took the wire speed back up. Try again. So even that little thing burned through right there, just that little touch. Still have the same problem, just turn the current down a little bit. That worked better. I'm going to try some of those plug welds in the back. I think that'll work. Sorry for the super shaky cam, I'm getting tired out here. Alright, more work. So I saved all the little slivers when I was cutting up the floor pans. You can use these little things here, so I'm going to stick this in that little hole there. There's a little bend. I think it was up, so I'm going to try to line that up to that. And cut off right there. Hopefully that'll fit right in that little spot. That's about as far as that piece will fit. Okay, I'm liking that piece. Alright, let's show you what we got. I think that came out okay. There we go. Patched in that hole there reasonably well. I don't know if I can bridge this part. We'll work our way over to it and see what happens. Give you an idea of what's been going on here. I think most of this stuff's not too bad. Let's go ahead and do some more work. Alright, so there's the work so far. I gotta do some more gap filling in here where these big spots are. I'm gonna have to cut this piece out right here. I was hoping I could save it. You can see there's a hole in it there and it was real blowy throughy, so I'm gonna cut that piece out and fix that. But I think right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put the other pan in now because this thing's ready to go here. We're ready to splice those two together, so I'm going to do that. Okay, we're just about to put this panel in. Get ready to put the weld through primer on it. But what I did was where the cross members are, I went ahead and put some rust preventing primer because this is not going to, they're going to be able to paint this once it goes in the car. I put the tape down to cover up the areas where the plug welds have to go. So once this primer is dry, I'll pull those off and then I'll shoot that with weld-through primer. And then we'll be ready to put it in the car. Alright, so this guy is all primed up. While I'm waiting for the weld-through primer to dry, I'm going to go ahead and fix that panel here. Cut this guy out of here and get it ready. And go ahead and trace that outline. So, cut that out with tin snips. So that came out pretty nice. Go ahead and load that in. So, I just realized that I ran out of shielding gas. So I'm not going to do a whole lot more welding today. I'll go down and get another tank tomorrow. This was the question I had when I bought this thing. Got a little eensy tank that I really had no idea how long it was going to last. Now I know. So I'll get a bigger tank next time. I'm not going to get one of those big, like 6-foot tanks or something, but something in between those two, maybe a 3-foot tank or something. No. Anyway, this guy looks pretty good. It's hot. I mean, you see how ugly the welds are, the brown, compared to these back here, which are pretty brown, but not as brown as that. And I don't exactly know when I ran out of shielding gas, somewhere along the way. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the other pan in and get it tacked in, and then that's about it, because I don't want to do anything without the shielding gas. Alright. Let's lay this baby in there, see how it looks. Give you the tour here. A little bit of hammering to get this thing down. That's pretty close. That's a nice gap there. A little big there. A little big there, but most of this is okay. It's sitting down on the cross members. Pretty nice. That little patch in there worked out nicely. This is good back here. This corner right here, iffy, so we'll do that last. Let's go ahead and put some zip screws in it and then tack it in. Alright, we'll give you the tour for how far we got today. So we got the back pan in. It's not completely welded in yet. Need a little more work to do back in here. This is done. It's all tacked in everywhere there. Just got to go through and finish up all the welds. I made this replacement piece here. Got this guy spliced. It's not all welded together yet, but partially. This guy's sitting down pretty nice here. It's tacked in all the way around. Like I said, I stopped today because I don't have any shielding gas left and my welds aren't coming out very good. They're very dirty, obviously. You compare these back here to these back here, and there's an obvious difference. I'm guessing I ran out of shielding gas pretty early on because it got pretty dirty there. But anyway, these welds I'm doing here aren't the strongest welds, I don't think, like this one right here. I was trying to bridge that gap and that didn't work. But you can see it sits down pretty nice here. So from the 10,000 foot view, there's a new floor pan in there. Not done yet, but I should be able to wrap it up tomorrow. I'm taking the day off tomorrow as well. Go down in the morning, go to the welding supply place, get some more gas, and I should be able to knock this thing out and be done with it. And on to the next side. That one's probably going to wait a week or two before I go attack that one. That side is not in as bad a shape as this side was, so I'm not sure how much of the front part I have to do. You know, I'll be faced with a similar problem of whether I can splice it in the middle here or not, but we'll deal with that when we get there. So, anybody have any comments, criticisms? Let me know before I finish all this stuff up. It's not too late to make changes if I need to. Anyway, I'm pretty happy. It's going along pretty well. The welds are working a whole lot better than they were when I did that trunk brace, so I think the metal's a lot better here. Anywho, thanks everybody. Take it easy.